everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this is, I think, what everybody's been waiting for. I've been asked for it so many times. This is my apartment tour, so I'm going to turn you around so I can talk to you. Right, I took this apartment on for 6 months because the owners didn't know whether they were going to sell it, and I thought it was a good idea to just take it for 6 months because it's a beautiful apartment. I thought it was a good idea to take it for 6 months so that I get a good idea of bills, what it's like living alone in Turkey, and it's fine. And for all sorts of different reasons, knowing full well it could only last for 6 months. When I first got here I thought, great. After living here a few weeks, I was hoping that they would say, no, decided to carry on and rent it out. That didn't happen. After 4 weeks, the owners actually told me that they wouldn't be renewing the contract. I thought it was a bit harsh after just 4 weeks of being here. They wouldn't be renewing the contract. They're actually selling the house and they are going to build their own, which is fantastic. So they will move in here, which is fine. It means I'll have to find somewhere else. I am going to spend some time with my daughter before I actually find another one, because it's not going to be a good time, July, to actually find an apartment that's long-term rent, because if the tourism comes back then there definitely won't be many about. So we'll spend some more time with my daughter and grandchildren, which is always a bonus. And I wasn't actually going to do the tour of this, but then I thought, why not? Because it gives you an idea of what apartments are like. Now this is, I think this block is about 8 years old. Under 10 years old, up to 10 years old, they are all earthquake proofed. I don't know what that means, it's the way they're built. If they're older than that, they're not always earthquake proofed. Now, Kusadasi is not known for having massive earthquakes, but last year they did, and a place called Izmir, which is about 40 miles away, had it really, really bad. So I've not experienced any, my daughter has, so since I've been here, nothing, but there you go. It don't worry me. If I feel one, I'm going to get a bit scared. I have felt a couple in England, so I'm not that worried, but the one that happened in October was bad. It was either October or November. It was bad. So anyway, waffled enough. I've done an outside tour. I don't know which will go up first, this one or the outside tour. Probably the outside tour first. But yeah, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to spin you around back around and it will go back to the front door. This is the front door. It's a door, really. It's got a towel at the bottom because it's got a hell of a gap at the bottom. And at night time when it's cold or if it's windy, it's very, very drafty. So that's just there. You just start at this side. There's a cupboard. I have no idea what's in that top cupboard because I can't reach. But this is a long cupboard. And in it, coats. I can't get far enough back. Coats, the hoover, my boots, scarves, my shoes, and mops and things. I'm not interested really. Lights and a plug socket. Of course, I've had to bring loads of sockets that I can change from English to Turkish. So locks. Now there is no handle on the outside, so you must always take your key with you, or you won't get in. So this is a top lock, which is a deadlock. This is a slider lock, which is another. No, this is the deadlock. I do apologise. That's the deadlock. This is another one. You can take the keys with you when you go out, and you can lock that one if you want. I don't. I use the bottom one. So when you open it, you just turn it like that. There's my porchway. So you just turn it like that, close it, and when I'm in, I just lock it once. I've got a spy hole, which of course I can't reach because I'm short. We've got up there is the doorbell, which only works when it feels like it. We've got fuses, which are there. We've then got a line of switches. These are for the shutters. They're very never used. So shutter up, you can see the little mark, shutter down. Don't know which one this is for. Don't use them because each window like that has its own set of switches, so they're not used. I think that's just to do the whole lot as you're going out. But you only do that if you're actually leaving the apartment for any length of time, not during the day. So these are my family. If you remember, in the old house I had them all the way up the stairs. These were just pictures of Kusadasi, all sorts of things. My daughter said, "Get pictures out, Mum, let's fill them." So we've got daughter, Esme, who you all know. My sister, who sadly died when I was 5. My boys, army picture, my boys young, and my son-in-law. So all we did, take the pictures out and put them to the back and put those in, and these were the only ones I had that would fit. So that was it. This is a fire. Now, these are amazing. You can see how big it is. So this is actually the heating here, and it's very hot, and it does the job because this is quite a big place. This is quite a big room to heat. And plus, when you think you've got cement walls and tile floors, and pardon me, you've got nothing keeping the heating. So you need that on, and I usually put it on for about an hour and a half in the morning. And now that it's got warmer, I don't have it on the rest of the day until sort of about 6ish, and then it starts to get chilly and it goes on. But you can see how big it is. You can lower it down, but it's fine as it is. So I'll step back and you see the pictures. I know it's hiding the pictures at the moment, but it won't be there forever. So I'll just spin round so you can see, like, the hallway is massive. Important slippers there. So I bought this shelving unit. There's a thing called Trendyol in Turkey, which is a typical eBay, everything that you want. But look at the size of that. It was £13.50. Now I've seen the very same thing on eBay for £37.50. And it comes in a kit. My son-in-law put it together. But this was £13.50. So you remember this from home. This came in a box. This is from home, this is from home, this is from home. That's my mummy with our dog. This is from home, this is from Aldi, this is from home. So all this, most of this stuff was on my windowsill at home. And then I have 4 boxes which the kids have been at now. This one has got like all my pens and nail clippers and stuff like that. The bottom one has got, what has it got? Oh, it's got my crocheting stuff. This one's empty. This one, Esme has overtaken. I bought her a load of crafting stuff, and it came in that plastic red little briefcase. So there's nothing in there now, and it's all been put in there. So it's just to give her something to do when she's here, and she just loves to organise. Right, so I'm going to spin round. This is the kitchen area. I'm going to do this bit first. The kitchen is like, I suppose it's sort of square, but they've put these like half moon. There's one at this side as well, a bit shorter, which sort of just closes it off. But to me, they're pretty pointless because, as you can see, they're just dumping grounds. So on here, I've got masks. I've also got masks on the door as well. But these are masks. But whenever I buy anything from Trendyol, I put a mask in, so I've got loads. This is a lime basil and mandarin candle from Aldi, which I've actually, it's a double wick one. I love it, but I've finished it. This is a bag of sweets that Esme has taken all the best sweets out and left me with those. This is a little pot, and it's actually got 10 lire in, which is £1, which is for the next time I get a water bottle. It's ready there for the man, because the water bottles are delivered. And I'll show you what I mean, like 5-gallon drums of water, might be more than that. This is Turkish Cologne. They call it lemon cologne. Lemon is lemon. Anyway, extra freshness, but it is an antibacterial. So anybody that comes can have a spray of it when they're going, when they're coming, whatever. This is the little top that I found at the back of the washer. I think it's from the last tenant, which was the daughter of the owner. So I'll give her that back. Got a diffuser, which is powder daisy. It smells beautiful. It was 32p from the shop, and I've just turned it over and I'm getting a really good whiff of it. It's lovely. Everybody that comes in asks what that smell is, and it's this. And I'm ready to get another one, but I might get another different, you know, different smell. I was going to say different taste. So this side we've got a radio. It is English. I think it belongs to the owner. This is I wouldn't say it's a bluebird, but it's sort of the symbol of Kusadasi, with it being Bird Island or Pigeon Island, some people call it. There is Pigeon Island, and I bought this last summer when I was here. Got it up in the garden, then decided to move, so I took it down, and it's come back with me. At the moment, I don't want to stick things up on the wall too much, so yeah, it's there. Took me ages to find a wax melt, because I got rid of mine, and then I brought all the wax melts with me. So I actually finally found one. It was about £1.50. Some wipes and some napkins. I love to have napkins. So in this part, this is like one side of the kitchen. There is the light switch. Weird place for it, but it's there. The water bottle, that's what I meant. They're £1. They get delivered to your door, and there's the number for them. They deliver within an hour. They're absolutely brilliant. There's the bin. I'm sure you're interested in that. I bought a 2-step ladder. You'll see why. That's an oldie bag that is full of carriers, because I always end up with loads of carriers. So this was in the fridge freezer. I'll go back so you can see it. Fridge freezer with a cupboard at the top. The reason for the 2-step ladder up there, I've just got like kitchen roll and stuff that I don't use very often. So it's a massive fridge and small freezer, which is fine for me, but for a family it's crap. So the freezer is full. I'm not going to go through what I've got. And the fridge is full because you have just seen my market haul and shopping haul, so the fridge is full. The fridge is brilliant. It's big, it's for a family. Freezer is ridiculous. A half and half like we have in England would maybe be better. I think you can get them here, I'm not sure. So this side, there's my view from the kitchen sink. So bottle of fairy that you've seen, and the sink. Forgive those bits, they've got bean juice on them, that's why they're in there. And a piece of steak out, defrosting, ready for my meal tonight. Turkish bread, coffee. So we've got kahve, chai and shaker. So kahve, chai and shaker, these are my tablets. Sugar, tea, coffee, coffee whitener, margarine. I don't know why I needed to show you all that. I bought the microwave myself, so those are all mine. What I've done is the stuff that was in was basic holiday home stuff. I didn't want to live like that. I wanted to buy the stuff so that I could live comfortable. There was no microwave. I need a microwave. I use it all the time. It was £40 I think, so very, very similar to what we have at home. But these, I bought them because they look nice, but they're totally impractical. They're tiny cups. I'm not going to use them, but they're nice. This is a little sort of unit that holds my kitchen paper, salt, pepper, my 60th birthday cup that has my name on it somewhere. Can you see that? Wendy's wine glass. Plugs at the back. Kettle, that was here. I need to buy myself a kettle. I don't know if I'm going to do. Food mixer, obviously I bake, I cook, wanted a food mixer, went through a lot of looking at food mixers. Some of them are total rubbish. So I've got two oil things. These were here. This is olive oil, this is sunflower oil. I don't use the olive oil much. That was here when I came. I don't think I'm going to use it. That's a mint sauce thing. I need to make some mint sauce with dried mint. I'll have to find out how to do that. So my daughter kept all her old herb things so that I could fill them up, because they don't come in things like this. They come in packets, big packets. So I've got salt, pepper, which I've brought. I've got sumac, I've got bicarb, a soda. I've got garlic granules, I've got red chilli, I've got curry powder, cumin, and I've got mint, and I've got mixed herbs. So yes, they're mine. This was here. Every home seems to have one of these. I don't know why. So then we've got cupboards at the top. The hanging down hearts of mine. You remember they're from Home Bargains. The top one, which I can't reach without the steps, is full of baking stuff, because obviously I don't bake every day. So that's absolutely full of baking stuff. This one, now it's a bit of a mixture in here, because there is a full, I'm hoping you can see it, there's a full dinner service, which is 6 dinner plates, 6 big soup dishes, 6 side plates, and 4 like cereal dishes. They were all in. The rest of it wasn't. I've got plastic plates when the children come. These plates are gorgeous. Just let me show you these. They are proper dinner plates. The dinner plates here are like side plates. You can't get enough on for a proper meal. And I went into a shop and these were 60p. I've got this one and I've got a darker one. They're like a wood effect, but they are pot. I love them. I'm going to go back and get a couple more. Let me show you these. These little dishes, they're about 20p when you go to the cheapo shops, but they're great for when the kids are here. This is a measuring glass, and it gives you milk, sugar, oil. You know, I'm a terrible blogger. Flour. I bought this before I had some weigh scales. So yeah, it's handy, but it's handy as a big glass. These were here and these weren't. So that's my, with the love hearts on, that's my cup. Those little cups weren't here. There is some bigger ones at the back, and the glass ones were here. And then the glasses were here. I haven't actually bought any glasses, but these 2 plastic ones, again, for when the kids come. And there's a chai set there, which is the little glasses and little glasses and saucers. This one is my food cupboard. I'm not going to go into what I've got in the cupboards, but this is my food cupboard. Up the top is mostly hair stuff, which I try not to use, because when I leave, I obviously have to leave all their stuff, so I've tried to replace a lot of it, but this is hair stuff and I haven't used any of that. And this is mine. Then I have the cooker hood. I'll go to the next cupboard, and again, this is food. And there's like cake tins, and there's a cake stand up the top there, which you probably cannot see. So let's go back this way. Microwave, like I said, oil. This is my hob. It's gas. The gas bottle is in that cupboard, and it also has an oven, which I will make sure in the next one I have the same oven, because it's really good. And I think my battery's going to run out. So I've got, this was here, but all of these tools weren't. These mostly are, in fact all of these are mine. Definitely all mine. Toaster, this was here. Needs a bit of a rub. And it's got like a cooler or warmer on the top. And then the tray was here, this is mine, that was here, and this one's mine. So there's a plastic one which was here, and this one's mine. This is my spoon rest, it's just a plastic plate. Going downwards, I've got 4 drawers. This is, let's hope they're not a mess, knives and forks, bits and pieces, garlic press and stuff. This one is just utensils that are too big to go in there. So there's a grater, a juicer, potato masher. The third one down is full of bags, foils, cling film, tea towels. And the bottom one, there's a lot of stuff that she's left, which is sort of booklets for the washing machine and things like that, and some hooks and some tools, and the rest of it is all mine, which is just stuff that I just didn't know what to do with. So this cupboard has the gas bottle in there, but in here I've got my sandwich maker, oil, some pans. This cupboard always smells of gas, but it's not dangerous. So I've got some mixing bowls because there just isn't enough room for mixing bowls. It's a holiday let this, so you've got to think of that. This is my dishwasher. All my life, I'm 68 years old, always wanted a dishwasher. Finally got one, not mine, but there again. So it's got a few bits in it, but it's pretty clear at the moment. This is the this is the cupboard of hell. Right, it's under the sink, it needs organising, but it's a place where I have to keep all my pans. I bought all the pans, I bought all the frying pans, I brought lots of baking things back with me, cooling tray. I could have got them all here, but you know, some things are just, you know, you need them to be yours. You know, you need to bring the sort of stuff. So I've got a washing up bowl, which was here, but I've got, if I decide to wash up, which I don't, my daughter gave me that draining board cover, and I've got a dry mat, and then there's all the cleaning stuff, which you don't need to see. On the floor, under the bed, which is a storage bed, I found this mat. And if you're padding about in the morning with nothing on your feet, these tiles are cold. And these tiles run right through the apartment, right to the window. So there goes, I shoved it down there. Excuse the mess on the table because I'm just about to start editing. So my laptop's on there, a lamp. The table is the flimsiest table. You can see it rocking. It's the flimsiest one, but I think that's because it's on the tiles and it needs a rug underneath it, because it moves about. The chairs are not comfortable. These cushions are from the chairs that are outside, so, you know, not good. So I've got some napkins on there and a load of rubbish. I bought these lamps. There's one here, there's one in my bedroom. These are, I think they cost me about £5 each. But you have to glue the shades together, which was amazing. These 3 boxes on the wall, the things inside are all with the apartment. The things on top, this is an electric candle, and this is my sprayer. There is a beanbag, which drives me crazy because the kids jump on it all the time, and I don't want it to get ruined because it's not mine. This couch, it doesn't look its best at the moment because this was my daughter's and she saved it for me. She put it on her balcony. The kids have jumped on it, they've played on it, it's got marks, but until it gets really warm I'm not going to wash it. But I love this couch. It is the comfiest couch in the world. Now the pillows aren't mine except for that white fair one. I've just bought that one. This needs desperately washing, but until, I think I've just said that one, sorry, my phone cut out, my camera cut out, until it gets a lot warmer, and then I'll strip it off and I'll wash all the cushions. But I love it. It's got, I have to show you this, it's got a little thing on the end which I keep all my wool in. How clever is that? I love it. And the minute I saw this, my daughter got this, they bought it second hand when they first moved to Turkey, and it's done them nearly 2 years, 18 months. They've now bought really beautiful furniture. And I said, please don't throw it away. And it's mine, and I love it. Right, so that's it. It's a mess at the moment, but I love it. There's a grey thing on the top. There is a lamp at the back, a standard lamp that came with the apartment. On the floor there's a rug, came with the apartment, and there's a coffee table which came with the apartment. On the end of the couch there is like it's not a box, it's just like a wooden, I don't even know why it's there, to be truthful. It's a pain, but it's great if you're sat there to put your coffee on. Coffee table I love this. Look at this. Don't look at the mess. That's everything got dumped in there. I didn't know where to put it. It went in there. There's a beautiful mirror on the back. Goes through 3/4 of the length. Hello. And if I turn the other way, television. There was no television. I bought my own television, and the stand was here. There's the internet. There's a candle from home. A violet that my daughter bought me, and some little flowers in a jug that my oldest granddaughter bought me. The plant was here. It's not real, thank God, because I'd have killed it, because I'm terrible at plants. The clock I bought, my son-in-law stuck it up for me. We've got aircon, and we've got the most beautiful window. It opens. I'm not going to open it right now, but I will open it when I show you the rest of the apartment. So that is the whole of the downstairs. I was going to say downstairs, but that's not right. The whole of the lounge kitchen area. So walking through, we then come to this door. And this is like a nook. We've got a door there. And we've got a door there. Oh, we've got this mat on the floor here. It doesn't look, it's not dirty, but it never looks very good on camera. I'm going to give it a scrub. It's only what my daughter had on the balcony for the kids to play on. So we shoved it in here because it's too cold for the kids to play on this floor, especially at the moment. It's February. It's not cold, but I bought this, which just fits nicely between the two bedrooms. So we've got spare bedroom at this side, we've got bathroom here, and we've got my bedroom. So we'll do the bathroom first. So this is the hall lighting. I call it a hall, it's not a hall, it's a lighting. So the lighting in here, this is the bathroom. If you can turn off the big light, just have the vanity light. Can't see it, can you? So that's the vanity light. Come on, focus. Or you can have both on, or you can turn the vanity light off. But we'll have them both on at the moment. So I'm going to start from the shower. So I've had a shower this morning, obviously. So I've got a vent up there, and we've got this shower, which is like a tri-door shower. It's not massive, it's big enough. That's all I can say about it. We've got a bath mat down there, a linen basket, toilet, don't really need to see that here, the flusher, and then we've got a mat down there, and a mat down here, and then we've got the vanity unit. I'll see if I can show it better. The vanity unit, like that, and it's got all my stuff on it, and then the cupboard's full of shampoos and conditioners and all stuff that I brought with me, makeups and stuff like that. And again, I'm not going to go through that. So come round past the shower, hook with the towels on, and then we've got washing machine, and it's a good washing machine. It's an Indesit, works perfect. I have a tendency to put the dishwasher and the washing machine on the night time, so then I don't have to listen to them. I've got some towels. I have got wash powder, which is aloe, and comfort, which smells amazing. I've got some pegs for when I use that and put it on the balcony. As yet, hasn't gone on the balcony. Iron, basket, ironing board, and then we've got the boiler, which has just got back up to temperature. It's not a massive boiler, but it's enough for a shower and whatever. And then we've got towel rail at this side. So I'll show you the spare bedroom. Remember my hearts from home. So this is the spare bedroom. Excuse these bits because these are hair bits. I've replaced the tea, coffee and sugar, so these are ready to go into the bed. Both these beds are storage beds, so that one is absolutely full now of hair things. This one I've started on, but I'm a bit dubious about putting those under. Obviously Esme and Adam have claimed the bed. This is Esme's Huggy. She's 8 next month. This is her Huggy from when she was first born, and I kept it. And then when I got all my stuff out, she was helping me unpack, and I said, "This is your Huggy." So that's where it goes, on her bed. So she's got her Barbie princess stuff on, but also a big, because they stayed and it was really cold when they stayed, a big blanket, which I bought. And then this one actually came from home. I bought these, believe it or not, these were £5 each. They are beautiful. They do slip a little bit, but they're quite thick. The bedside cabinet, I've got one in my room, one here. These were like £6 each, and they've got another one of those candles just as a nightlight when they stay. There's a plug there, and there's a telephone thing. I don't know why that's there. I have no idea. And then this is Adam's bed when he stays, or he's got this blue stuff. I think I bought him that for Christmas, not sure. And then we've got a fan. We've got Erin's. She had 2 high chairs, one for Erin, one for Isla. Isla doesn't need a high chair anymore. She's sitting at the table. So we've brought Erin's here for when he comes. We've also got a beautiful window, but the shutter is down. I will show you the shutters. And we have a black. It's not a blackout curtain, but it's a big white curtain that goes behind, and then you have the net. And then we've got another fire in here, and then we've got a wardrobe, and we've got my shopping trolley. I never thought I'd go back to my shopping trolley, but by God, I need it. Because there's not convenience food here. And then the last room in the house is my bedroom. Again, I love this room so much. This is my bedroom. It's big. This is the couch that was in the living room. Forgive my dressing gown there. Threw it down there after the shower this morning. And it turns into a bed, but I'm not kidding. It's like sitting on a log. It is the most uncomfortablest couch. It's typical holiday couch. It is horrible, and I wasn't going to spend 6 months sitting on that. So that came in here, and the other one came. So this is the bed. The bed is beautiful. It's a big, thick mattress. It's got all my bedding on it. As you can see, it's a storage bed. So I think the only thing under there is my suitcase. The chest of drawers, they are plastic, and you can see they roll beautifully because they've got these rollers on, and this one out, so it's there, and it's on sort of like wheels. And my teddy that I've had for years. So yeah, it's 4 drawers. It's got all sorts of stuff in it, handbags and God knows what. And I was going to put the table at this side, but there's no point because my table's at the other side, and there was no point. So I put that in the kids' room and put all, you know, pants and bras and stuff like that, because I'm going to just walk you around a minute. I have this wardrobe which is built in, which I love it. Again, I've got 2 of these. I've got 2 in the 2 in here, 1 each side of the bed, and 2 in the spare bedroom. So you see, I've spent quite quite a bit. So this is the wardrobe. So at the top I've got bags, because I will be moving, so I saved all bags, boxes, ready to, you know, put back up again. Jumpers, all my jumpers. I didn't realise I had so many clothes. I've got this little thing, you know, for jewellery. You just spin it round like that. Yeah, lots of cubby holes, and they've got bedding in there, a beach bag, and then if I open the other side, it's dresses. I'm going to sit on the bed so you can see. Dresses and tops and some trousers, and then it's got my YouTuber stuff. So it's got my ring light, which my daughter bought me for Christmas. I've got some trainers and shoes and sandals at the bottom, shorts and stuff, lots of pyjamas and lots of fluffy pyjamas, because like I said, it gets bloody cold. Got another fire in here. So I've got three. Two of them are mine. They were my daughter's. She gave me them because they've got central heating put in now, gas central heating, and it's gorgeous. So she gave me these, so these will come away with me. The one in the living room was with the apartment. So up here I've got some rosary beads, and I've got a reed cross. They came with me. I've got my home sign that was in my living room. Lovely carpet. I like this mat. It's really nice. It's really thick as well. I'm going to give everything a good hoover. And then we've got a little flower thing. That was already here. I bought the table. This table has got, like, I'm at the moment charging up my pad table. You can see. Look at the lamp. It keeps. You just stick it together, but it keeps opening up. So I'm going to have to do something with it. I've got a heart there. And this bedding I bought here. The bedding was a sheet, the duvet cover, and 2 pillowcases. I'm thinking they were like £9, £10, but the sheet it's like the weirdest stuff. It's not like cotton, and it was like getting into an ice bed. It was so cold. It'd be lovely in summer, be nice and cool. Slippers down there, then the window. The curtains are, they're real curtains, but they're only about a foot wide, so they're not real curtains, if you know what I mean, real curtains. Okay, so then Turkish people don't like to be looked at, right? So I'll show you this. This is your neck curtain, and then you have behind it, you have a white curtain like this. Again, I'll sit on the bed so you can see. A white curtain, and you pull that right across, and then you pull the curtain back across. So you don't need full curtains. If you had full curtains, I'll be truthful, it'd be a lot warmer, because these don't. Not that it's drafty, but it will still be a lot warmer. So that's how you do that. So I'm just going to show you how this works. So you pull along the neck curtain. I hope you can sort of understand. And at this side, and this happens with all of them, you have a light switch. Is it a light switch? Oh, it's a balcony switch, light switch. And then you have, I'm going to open it. So that top switch there is for the balcony light. So what happens here, I'm not going to put it all the way down, but this is my balcony here, and this is what happens. You bring down the shutter. I'm not going to do it all the way down because I'll lose the light if I do, but you bring down the shutter and then it closes completely, and that completely, you're so safe. I don't have it down all the time. So the only time that I use the shutters is if I leave, I went to stay with my daughter for a week, so I put all the shutters down. But that's beautiful. I love it. So I'll take you out on the balcony. The windows are the same in the living room. This is the balcony. Right, this is the bit of sun that I get. So I've got a chair in the corner there. Glass barrier there, which took me all day to clean because it was a nightmare. But if I stand here, you'll see how big my balcony is. And this is my garden. Not that I can see me using the garden much, but there's boxes on the top. I like boxes. I think I've shown you all this before in another one. Maybe not. So you've got a drain on here, so you can actually hose pipe all the balcony. But this is it. This is the living room. So this is what it looks like to the outside. We've got a plug socket there. Got a plug socket there. So you can have electric barbecue or whatever you want. We've got bed slide here. And then we've got the hose pipe, brush, a table, and 4 chairs. And it's big because if I stand here, you can see that is my trainers, my flip-flops on the floor. You see how big it is. We've got plants, and we have a gate that goes out. And you can see, like, next door's there. And just beyond that wall and further down is the caretaker. And then upstairs we've got balconies. And if you watch my outside area, you'll see that I was stood up there, and that's where the swimming pool is. There, this is the janitor's place here. He comes through that gate sometimes and brings logs and stuff like that. But I was stood up there. So the swimming pool is just up there. And I love it. I just wish it got some sun, which it doesn't. So you can see, if I sit here, I can actually sit there and get some sun. We'll get a bit more later on. Now, I can actually smell, if you were able to see it, you see that black pipe sticking up there? That is the caretaker's soba, which is, how can I explain it? It's like an oven. You light it. They stink, but my God, they're so warm. My son-in-law's family have one, and you walk in and the heat just wraps around it. They're beautiful, but they don't smell nice. And he's just started that up, and it'll sort of plumb out some smoke soon. I'm not going to make you watch it, but it does smell a bit. But you get used to the smell. So yeah, that's where I usually sit. Around about, I don't even quite know what time it is at the moment. Probably about 3 o'clock. So I'm actually getting the sun a bit earlier. So I'm hoping there's a little bit of sun there. You see near that chair? There's a little bit of sun here. So when I first moved in, there was no sun, mind you. It was grey sky, so there was no sun. But I'm hoping that as it gets better weather, I'm going to get a bit more sun. It's lovely on here though. It's about 18 degrees on here. That's without the sun. Imagine what it's going to be like when it's 40 degrees out, which it does. These blocks on the wall, like I said, I think I've told you, but they're on the night time, they're all different colours. It's beautiful. Sometimes they're in sync, sometimes they go out of sync. One's red, one's blue, one's green. Sometimes they're all the same. But yeah, it's nice. I love it. To be truthful, that's it. That is my house tour. I'm going to walk you back through the bedroom. Shut my door. Make sure it's locked. Sometimes they don't always catch. Do my curtains. Give you a quick once over. Like I say, I love the bedroom. I love the apartment. I won't lie, I absolutely love it. It's easy to look after. It's comfortable. It's better when it's warm. It's warm at the moment. I'm going to put all the lights out, and I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry if it was long, but yeah, I've wanted to do this one for ages. I'm hard about doing it, but I'm glad I've done it now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you soon. I just thought I'd add to the video. This is the balcony at night. I'll pop the light on, as you can see. And I thought I'd show you the light boxes on the end. They're not. Oh, they are in sync tonight, but they could go out of sync. So we've got 110 in pink. They're pink. We've got some green, blue ones. They might all turn blue in a minute. Really weird. I'll come to this side. Excuse me, he might have floppy slippers on. I love them. And imagine on a summer's night when it's really, really warm and the table's out and having dinner outside, which is what everybody does in Turkey. They have dinner on the balcony. And from about 5 o'clock onwards, what you hear is people setting tables and the smell of cooking and people sitting down to eat. It's the sound of life, and it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, look, watered the plants tonight. I haven't put that light on as yet, and we've had a few mozzies, mosquitoes. Must be getting warmer. If you look up there where the swimming pool is, there's lights all along the swimming pool as well, and on the street there's lights all the way, these light boxes all the way around. I just love them. It's so nice to look out and see them. We've had the caretaker coming round checking the gardens. He's cut the grass as well, which was nice. He's been going around painting the walls, so not this one yet, but he will do, I should think, in time. Yeah. So, going out of sync again. They do end up going back in sync. Anyway, that's it. So, the fire's on in there. Keep it nice and warm. Oh, and we have a visitor. What are you looking for? Eh? So pretty. These cats are so well looked after here on this site. A lot of them are scrawny. You're not coming in, young man. No, he usually sleeps on the chair there, which is nice. And now he's round the legs because he wants to come in, but you're not. You're not. He's a lovely cat. Oh yeah. So I thought I'd show you the lights anyway. Oh, we've got another one. Right, another visitor. Don't knock me over. Oh, I'm going to get cuddles from both now. No, he's off. He's not staying. I won't feed them. I do feed them from the kitchen window. I give them a bit of salami and milk. But if you start feeding them, that's it. You just don't get rid of them. So what people do is usually on the walkway between the apartments, then they'll leave food for them. Ow! Nipper.